welcome. In this video, we are going to look at the questions which involves multiplication by hundreds. We are again going to use the disk method for the multiplication purpose. Now look at the question number 1, which says a laptop costs $1,000. How much do 100 such laptops cost? So, in order to find out that, you have to multiply $1,000 with 100. So, if we multiply 1 with 100, it remains as 100. If we multiply 10 with 100, 0 will add up in the answer and it becomes 1000. If we multiply 100 with 100, it becomes 10,000 with 4 zeros. Similarly, if we multiply 1000 with 100, then 3 zeros add up and it becomes 100,000. So, the answer is $100,000. In question number 2, we have to find the product, and the part A, we have to find the product of 2 and 100. 2 means that there are 2 ones according to our rule. So, there will be 2 discs of 1 which are going to multiply with 100. Each disc multiply with 100. So, we have 2 discs of 100. So, if we multiply 2 with 100, we have an answer 200. And we can write it as 2 ones in 200 is equals to 2 hundreds. In part B, we have to multiply 12 and 100. 12 means we have 2 discs of 1 and 1 disc of 10. And these all discs are going to multiply with 100. And the outcome is 10 into 100 is 1000 and 1 into 100 is 100. So we have 1000 and 200. If we multiply 1 tenth, 2 ones with 100. In part C, we have 132 and 100. 132 means 2 ones, 3 tens and 100. When 100 is going to multiply with 100, it becomes 10,000. So we have 1 disk of 10,000. Similarly, we have 3 disks of 1000, as 10 multiplied by 100 is 1000. And we have 2 disks of 100 because 1 multiplied by 100 is equals to 100. So we have 1 10,000, 3,000, 200. If we multiply 100, 3 tens and 2 ones with 100. In part D, we have to multiply 1, 2, 3, 1 and 100. 1, 2, 3, 1 means that we have 1 ones, 3 tens, 2 hundreds and 1000. Here, when 1000 gets multiplied with 100, it becomes 100,000. When 100 is going to multiply by 100, we have 10,000. And when 10 is going to multiply with 100, we have 1000. So we have 1 disk of 100,000, 2 disks of 10,000, 3 disks of 1000 and 100. Now we have a question in which we have to multiply choosing the number disks. In part A, we have to multiply 7 and 100. So 7 means that we have 7 1. As you can see in the slide that we have 7 disks of 1 and they all are going to multiply with 100. So we have 7 disks of 100 and our resultant is 700. Means 7 1 into 100 is equals to 700. In part B, we have to multiply 11 and 100. 11 means that we have 1 1 and 1 10. and they are going to multiply with 100. When 10 is going to multiply with 100, it becomes 1000, and when 1 gets multiplied with 100, it becomes 100. So we have 110, 1 into 100 is equals to 1100. For part C, we have to multiply 132 and 100. 132 is 2 ones, 3 tens, and 100. So our resultants are 10,000, 1 disc, 1,000, 3 discs, and 100, 2 discs. So if we multiply 100, 3 tens, 2 ones with 100, we have 110,000, 3,000, 200. In part D, we have 1563 multiplied by 100. So we have 3 ones, 6 tens, 500, and 1000. When 1000 is going to multiply with 100, it becomes 100,000. When 100 is going to multiply with 100, it becomes 10,000. When 10 is going to multiply with 100, it becomes 1000. Similarly, when 1 is going to multiply with 100, it becomes 100. So if we multiply 1500, 6 tens, 3 ones, we have 100,000, 5 10,000, 6,000, and 300. Similarly, in part E, we have 100 multiplied by 650. If we write it as 650 multiplied by 100, it is the same thing. Now it is in the same format as other questions are, which we have previously solved. So we have 0 ones, 5 tens, and 600. When 100 is going to multiply with 100, it becomes 10,000. When 10 is going to multiply with 100, it becomes 1000, and 0 remains 0. So if we multiply 600, 5 tens with 100, we have 6 10,000, 5,000. In part F, we have 2009 multiplied by 100. So we have 9 ones, 0 tens, 0 hundred, and 2000. When 1000 multiplied with 100, it becomes 100,000. So we have 200,000, 0 will be 0. And when 1 multiplied with 100, we have 100, so we have 700. So for 2009 ones, we have 200,000 and 900. Question 4 is, a bottle contains 231 ml of liquid. What is the total volume of liquid in 200 such bottles? In order to get the answer, we have to multiply 231 with 200. But here, we are going to break up 200 into 102. So we have 231 multiplied by 100, and then the resultant is going to multiply it by 2. So for 231, we have 1 ones, 3 tens, and 200. And when these discs are going to multiply with 100, we will have 2 10,000, 3,000, and 100. These discs are further going to multiply with 2, or you can simply replicate these 2 times in order to get the answer. So we have 4 10,000, 6,000, and 200, which can be written as 46,200. In method 2, we first multiplied 231 with 2 and the resultant with the 100. You can make the disk for this method as well and match the answers. In question 5, we have to multiply 300 by 308. First, we have break up 300 into 3 and 100. So we have 3 into 100 into 308. In the first part, we have multiplied 100 and 300 first. So we have 3 into 30800. And in the final result, we have 92,400. In part B, we have first multiply 3 with 308 and then the resultant with the 100. But still answer is same. So either you adopt method 1 or method 2, the resultant will be the same. Now look at some multiplication questions. In part A, we have 3 into 800. Again, we are going to break up 800 into 100 into 8. So first we multiply 3 with 100 and then the resultant with 8. For 3 we have 3 ones. So here we have 3 discs of 1 and each disc gets multiplied with 100. So we will have 3 discs of 100 and we are going to multiply these 3 discs with 8. So these 3 discs replicated 8 times and we have total 2400. In part B, we have to multiply 12 with 400. First we have break up 400 into 100 into 4 and then we have started our operation. For 12, we have 2 ones, 1 10, and when these numbers are going to multiply with 100, we have 200 and 1000. Now, these 3 discs are going to multiply with 4 or can be replicated 4 times. So we have 4,800. In part C, we have 210 multiplied by 600. First we break up 600 into 100 into 6. For 210 we have 0 ones, 110 and 200. When these discs are multiplied with 100, we will have 10,000, 10,000, 1,000 and 0. Now these discs are going to multiply by 6. So as a result we have 1,26,000 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 discs of 10,000, which means 12, 10,000, 6,000. In part D, we have 2461 multiplied by 300. First, we are going to break up 300 by 100 into 3. And for 2461, we have 1, 1, 6 tens, 400 and 2000. When these discs are going to multiply by 100, we will have 200,000, 4, 10,000, 6,000 and 100. When these discs are further multiplied with 3, we will have 600,000, 1,20,000, 18,000 and 300. When we add them, all these numbers, the resultant become 7,38,300. And this is our correct answer. Now here comes the practice questions in which part A says we have to multiply 9 with 100. 9 into 100 is very simple as there are only 9 ones and they all are going to multiply by 100. So as a result, we have 900 discs, or we can say that our answer is 900. Similarly, for part B, we have to multiply 36 by 100. So we have 6 ones and 3 tens. When we multiply these discs with 100, we will have 3000 as 10 into 100 is 1000 and 1 into 100 is 100. So we have 3600. In part C, we have 458 multiplied by 100. So we have 8 ones, 5 tens and 400. As a result, we have 100 into 100, 10,000, 10 into 100, 1000, 1 into 100, 100. So we have 4 10,000, which means 40,000, 5,000 and 800. If we add them up, we will have an answer which is 45,800. In part D, we have 3285 multiplied by 100. So we have 5 ones, 8 tens, 200 and 3000. When 1000 multiplied by 100, we have 100,000. When 100 multiplied by 100, we have 10,000. When 10 multiplied by 100, we have 1000. And when 1 multiplied by 100, we have 100. So as a result, we have 300,000, 2 10,000, which becomes or means 20,000, and we have 8,000, and then we have 500. If we add them all up, we have 3,28,500. In part E, we have to multiply 7 by 200. So first we are going to break up 200 with 100 into 2. So now we have 7 multiplied by 100 and then the resultant gets multiplied by 2. So we have 7 ones, and when they get multiplied by 100, we have 700 or 7 discs of 100. Now these are going to further multiply by 2, and as a result we have 14 discs of 100, or we can say that 7 multiplied by 200 is equals to 1400. In part F, we have 500 multiplied by 36, or we can write it as 36 multiplied by 500, and further breaking down 500 into 100 into 5, we have 36 multiplied by 100, and then the resultant is going to multiply by 5. For 36, we have 6 ones and 3 tens. And when these discs are going to multiply by 100, we will have 3 discs of 1000, as 10 into 100 is 1000, and 6 discs of 100, as 1 into 100 is equals to 100. Now these discs are going to further multiply by 5, or are replicated 5 times, so we have 15,000, 30,000. And when we combine or add these values, we will have 18,000, as 30,000 means 3,000, and when 3,000 is going to add into 15,000, the resultant is 18,000. In part G, we have 267 multiplied by 700. In this question, we are going to break up 700 into 100 into 7. So first, 267 is going to multiply by 100, and then the resultant is going to multiply by 7. For 267, we have 7 ones, 6 tens, and to 100. When these discs are going to multiply by 100, we have 2 10,000, 6,000 and 700. These discs are further going to multiply by 7, and as a result we have 14 10,000, or we can say that 140,000, 42,000 and 4,900. And when we add these values, we will have 186,900. In part H, we have 800 multiplied by 1712. First, we can write it as 1712 multiplied by 100 as well. And further breaking 800, we have 1712 multiplied by 100, and then the resultant is going to multiply by 8. For 1712, we have 2 ones, 110, 700 and 1000. After multiplication with 100, we will have 100,000, 10,000, 1,000 and 200. These discs are going to further multiply by 8, and as a result, we have 800,000, 56, 10,000, 8,000, 1,600. 56 10,000 is equivalent to 560,000. So we have written it as here. After adding up all these values, we will have 1369600, which is our answer. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe my channel and keep watching the upcoming videos.